First, we need to switch this front bushing for a larger bushing that has a groove so that the power feed can grab onto the drum and hold the drum back. All you need is a set of snap ring pliers to remove your external snap ring. Take that off, put your new bushing on, and reinstall that snap ring. Now the front of the drum is set. We still need to install this rear adapter on the back. So we'll flip the drum up. Once you have your drum flipped over, you need to grab your rear adapter, like so. You can see this has a shaft hole and 2 teeth, whereas this has a shaft and slots for 2 of those teeth to fit onto. One thing to note when installing this is you see this little set screw here. That's going to grab onto the clutch here. Now, when we tighten this down, it's screwing onto brass. Brass is a very soft material, so we're just going to gently snug up the screw on installation. We'll simply slot this on here, slot it in all the way, get our Allen screw, and just gently snug this up till it does not come off. There we go. To install your Model 100 drum on your Model 300 frame, first you need to remove the power feed. It's very easy to remove. All we need is a set of channel locks. First thing we need to do is loosen up these 2 swing bolt assemblies. If they're tight, you need channel locks to grab. These ones are only thumb tight. And then swing them over. Loosen up your top knob on your power feed, and then simply grab your power feed, lift it up and out, and the power feed will come off. Next, we need to remove the drum. I like to use the machine as leverage. Grab onto it, grab into this V on the drum right here, pull forward, and then up to remove your drum. Set it on the ground next to you, roll it out of the way, and always roll it onto its back so it can't roll away. To install the 100 drum, we need to lift it up and get it in line with the motor on the machine. And we need to get those 2 teeth from the motor into the 2 teeth holes on here. So we'll simply pick up the drum, set it in place, get the shaft started on the back, and then rotate it while leaning back until it slots into those teeth and slides back in place. Once it's back in place, we need to get the power feed over the end of this cable. Now, depending on your cable, you might need to adjust your power feed so the bearings are as far open as possible. So to do that, we'll hold it by the top. We'll rotate this till it's at 3/4 and then push that bearing down and out of the way. We'll come to the other side and do the exact same thing. To 3/4, push the bearing down out of the way. That's getting the bearings as far out of the way as possible. Now, we can simply slide this bulb through the center of our power feed here. And to put the power feed into the correct position, it has your bushing lock here that needs to go into the slot of the bushing on the Model 100 drum. So we'll position that so it's in that slot, and then put our swing bolts up and tighten them down. You want these hand tight plus an 1/8 of a turn if you do want to put channel locks on it, but it holds on pretty well just from hand tight. Now, to make the power feed work correctly with this size of cable, we need to adjust it for the cable we're using. This is a 13/32 cable. It says so right on the drum here as well, if you're not sure. So we'll simply push this in, rotate it to 13/32, and give it a pull. And then we'll do the same to the other side. Push this in, rotate to 13/32, and give it a pull. At this point, once we engage this, it'll grab that cable in a triangle formation and be ready to feed in and out. All right, to install your 300 drum back on your Model 300 frame and remove the 100 drum, the first thing we need to do is open up the power feed to fit over this bulb. So to do that, we'll simply push this in. After loosening up the top knob, we rotate it to 3/4 on both sides. In doing so, the power feed bearings will drop and get out of the way. If it doesn't drop, you can always just put your finger in and push down on it. Loosen up the top knob all the way. Undo your swing bolts, then swing them out of the way. At that point, we can simply lift up and remove this power feed. So, then to remove your 100 drum, simply grab it by the V, pull out and up to take it off the machine. We'll stop it from rolling away, always lay it on its back. Then to reinstall your 300 drum, grab it by that V as well, hold onto the machine for leverage, lift it up in place, in the shaft, lean the machine back and rotate it until it flips into place, locking those teeth under the back of that 300 drums clutch. We'll grab our power feed, we'll simply slide it over the end of this cable, and then we need to get the bushing lock, this little tab sticking out here, into the groove on the bushing of the drum. So, position this here, slide it down until that's in that groove. Then we can lock our swing bolts up in place, tighten them down. If I do want to use a wrench, I can do an extra 1/8 of a turn after getting them hand tight. And then I just need to adjust these to whichever cable I'm using. There are 2 options. You have either the 0.55 Magnum or 5/8 for the 0.55. We'll simply set it to 0.55. For 5/8, we'll use the 0.66 setting. And we'll do the same to the other side. Now the power feed is set. We're ready to install our blades and use this machine.